Hey, what's up, you guys? This is your girl Swims here, and right now I am going to talk about my life and just give you guys a life update. So, here we go. I am 27 years old, and I am just really unhappy with my life at the moment. I'm really stressed out, and sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. And I just realized that I've just been living my life for other people and to like please society, externally at least. I feel like inwardly I am pleasing the Lord, but externally it's just like with my hair and stuff like that. I've just worn a lot of weaves and wigs, and I feel like a lot of it is out of fear. A lot of things that I've done in my 20s and even in my teenage years kind of have been out of fear, but mainly in adulthood. I just realized that I was taught certain things, and to look this way, do this, do that, is just really stressful for me. And I realized, you know what, it's getting to me. So I did my hair yesterday. I had gotten two braids done, and I decided that I was just gonna I cut them out a few minutes ago. I just took them out because I was like, fuck this, I just can't do this. So this is my natural hair, and yeah, I feel really good wearing my natural hair. I realized that I am suffering a lot because I haven't sat with the natural me in a really long time. When I was a teenager, living with my mom and things like that, I what did I used to do my hair. My hair was natural. We couldn't afford weaves. I used to do braids here and there, and I was teased, blah blah blah, whatever. But I like I would wear. What am I saying? I would wear my natural hair, and I would take care of it. And I was getting perms at the time, but I would get perms and curl my hair and do that. And then once I became an adult and went to college, I had stopped. And I do feel like, you know what, my hair was really short, but I still could have worked with it. I had a friend of mine. She used to cut her hair all the time. She also has hair anxiety. I developed hair anxiety, but she has hair anxiety. So because of trauma from childhood, and people's, in her family saying stuff about her hair, so she used to always switch up her hair. And I used to think I don't have the money to switch up my hair that often, so I had to wear braids. Everything I did was completely out of fear, and pretty much after yesterday and today, I'm like, fuck this. I just can't keep going forward living my life like that. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I just can't keep living like this, for society. I just can't fucking do it anymore. So yeah, but I don't even know what I was saying, but I feel like I just went on a little tangent. But I'm just working on taking care of myself a little bit better, and I just know I'm very unhappy. And I just said, okay, I have to come back to YouTube to start filming again because it's time, and I just need to express myself, and I haven't been expressing myself. So here we go. And I've been on YouTube since I was a kid, teenager. So it's well, not a teen, not a yeah. I started YouTube when I was 13 years old. So I've been on since I was a teenager. But yeah, I need to make a change. I love my natural hair. I love my natural hair, and I'm just I haven't been able to just sit with it, and I just keep getting weave after weave and braiding it, and just doing everything to not sit with myself in the mirror. This is the first time I get to just sit with myself, especially during this quarantine. I am sitting with myself and okay, Shanice, who the fuck are you? What do you want to look like? And I just had an epiphany as of yesterday. I went shopping this past weekend, and I'm like, okay, I need to do a style change. I'm like, okay, this is what I should look like as a woman. Because for such a long time, I felt like I was still a girl or a younger woman, but I didn't feel like a woman until recently. So much has changed about me. I am a woman now, and I just never. Oh my gosh, I thought it's really weird. Okay, I don't know, but okay. So, but I never felt like a woman, and now I do. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I'm just yeah, so hopefully things come together for me. I'm in the process of applying to graduate school. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and yeah, I'm trying to figure things out. I feel like I sound, my voice, I'm a little bit backed up, but what's I gonna say, I don't know. But I'm trying to apply to graduate school, go back to school. I feel like I have no structure in my life. It's just so much. But today I had a breakdown. I was just oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with myself? So, and I'm trying to do so much. I'm just really stressed out, and I also want to move. There's a lot of things that I want to do. So I just hope that I'm able to do it. because I'm just so tired of waking up every day and just being and feeling unhappy like this. It just sucks. But everything affects everything. Like, I'm in credit card debt right now. Like, I owe at least $20,000, and it's really scary because I'm like, how am I gonna pay this back? You know, and it's just, life happened and so much happened, and you know, I'm trying not to be hard on myself about it, but I really want to pay it back, and before I'm 30 at least, I want to pay it back. So yeah, and it's like I have to like call everybody and say, listen, you know, COVID-19 hit me, I'm trying to restructure my finances, I need another job, like all this different stuff. It's just been really, really hard for me, and I do feel like I'm alone. I know I'm not alone in this, but sometimes I feel like I'm by myself. So yeah, I don't know, but I want to move. I traveled to Arizona recently. I did a lot, but yeah, I need a therapist. And I'm like, so many just life changes happen. Have one. So many life changes happen. So I'm just trying to keep up and adapt, and it just hasn't, you know, been easy for me. But I decided that I'm gonna just start vlogging, even if no one watches. I hope that I could get an audience, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like not trying to worry about an audience or anything. I just need to do videos to express myself. Maybe document some of the changes since I had this channel since I was a teenager, and now I'm a grown, fully grown woman. So yeah, I just tired of being unhappy, and I want to be happier. Well, I'm happy, but a lot of things make me unhappy. Hair was one of the biggest things. I feel like I should just do like a separate video and talk about my hair. But yeah, I just feel like 27 is just an age that just changed my whole entire life. I realized like my skin started to change. My voice is changing. I have more of a womanly voice now. So much is changing, and I feel like a woman. This is the first age. Like one of my friends, she would say, you know, you always feel like you're older, younger. When I was younger, I always felt like, oh, I'm older. I feel like I'm grown, or I feel like I'm this and that. I just always felt like out of place with my age, but now I actually feel my age this time around. I don't feel like, oh, I'm young. I feel like I'm 27 and I am approaching 30. And my sister doesn't like when I say that, but it's true. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna end this video. I'm super hot right now. But here's my natural hair. I like love it so much. Today I had a thought that I would just cut all my hair off and go completely bald, because I'm like, oh my god, what did I say? I said my hair, like keeping up with, I need to do a separate hair video. Keeping up with my hair is really freaking stressful. Like the weaves and brushing, and I'm lazy, and I'm trying not to be lazy. I'm like, you're a woman, you have to pull this shit together. You gotta get this together. You got to, like, you know, you gotta look better when you walk outside. And I just realized that at 27 years old, that I was wearing baggy clothes and just like not dressing really like womanly. And I don't want to like go for like, because you can say like, what is womanly? What does womanly even mean? But like feminine, I guess. Or I just never felt like my body, I don't know how to explain it. That sounds so weird, but like I never felt like a woman. I just felt like, oh, I'm just like young, or like whatever. I didn't really feel who I was until like now at 27. It's just hitting me that I'm a woman, and like how I should dress and like how I should be. I feel like I dressed fine before. It wasn't that bad, but you know, I just felt like I didn't know how to like measure clothes, and I didn't know my size. Like the other day I went into the what did I do? I went into damn, I'm forgetting. I went into this store. I went into I think I was in Foot Locker, one of the sneaker stores on Fordham Road, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was just like, no, what did I say? I got my feet measured. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But I got my feet measured, and I'm like, yo, I have some big ass feet, whatever. But it is what it is. I always known that, but like now I can even feel my feet. Before I just felt like, oh, I had big feet, but it's just, I don't know if it's a brain issue that I couldn't feel my body. I don't know. But now I feel like a full adult. Like I really feel my age. And a part of me is starting to panic about it. I'm starting to panic because it means a lot. Like people are having kids around me. My peers, so much has changed. Well, since I was in my younger 20s, and I don't have children or anything like that. I'm not married. I want to be married, and I feel like I do want to have kids, but I don't know. It's not happening, so I don't know. That would be a separate video. But I'm just trying to figure things out. It's hot. I'm gonna end this video. I'm sweating. It's crazy, but it's real. Okay, but I just want to say, I'm just like learning to live with me at this time of my life. Really learning to like sit with myself. This is the moment. And thank God for this quarantine, because like I'm just like, well, I'm thankful for it, because I'm like, I need to sit with myself and realize, okay, this is your natural hair. Don't put a weave in. Like, start taking care of your hair and your skin and all that. Like, start, sitting with your natural hair. What do you want to do with your natural hair? And just not letting people fucking, put me down because I'm black and I have natural hair. Because women are, they do that to me all the time and have done that. So they're like, fuck it, let me just put a weave in my hair to shut people up, so that they won't talk about me. But now I'm just like, fuck that, fuck other people and their opinions, their negative opinions about me. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm not going to keep living like that. But I just need to sit with myself and like, this is my hair. It's natural. It is beautiful. I like love it. I'm like looking at it. I haven't done this in years, just sat and see my hair like this. And I'm like, wow, I can do like short hairstyles and like get like maybe put on a dress or like certain clothes to bring out my look more and do like minimal makeup and put earrings or whatever. I just want to keep my style like light and simple. So yeah, but this is my first time just sitting with it. And I'm like, I don't think my hair looks bad at all. I love it. But for a long time I felt like my hair just is short, or when it's right now it's like blown out. Cause I went to the Africans and they blew my hair out, but when it's like natural and curly, when it's not like this, when it's like stripped up in its natural state, it's very, how do I say, short, and then I don't know what to do with it, and I start to panic because I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? But I should have just have blown my hair out and parted in the middle and did this, and I could even put lashes or something like that to bring out my look and do some makeup. Yesterday I did makeup and that was cool, so I could do that as well. So yeah, there's a lot I can do with my look, but I just need the time. This is the time I had to take to just sit with myself and, do that. Because, yeah, I was just having so much anxiety, and I'm like, oh my god, my hair, my hair, my hair. And people look at your hair. It's like hair is very important. Earlier I just said I was gonna go bald. I was gonna cut the whole thing off because it's just so much to keep up with. But I'm like, okay, maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just with my natural hair just go start getting washing sets every 2 weeks. That could be a solution for this. Just start getting washing sets every 2 weeks for my natural hair, and maybe taking pills and different things like that to get it to grow. And yeah, I just don't like a lot of stuff in my hair. I freaked out about my hair yesterday because I had gotten French braids, and they put gel and all this stuff, and then I put my bonnet on, and then I had to like, what I do? I like went to sleep, and I can smell like the gel and all that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't like sleeping like that. I don't like a lot of things in my hair, that's gonna cause a scent, because then I feel like it's distracting, and it can get on my pillow, and then I gotta change the pillow and just all this shit. Like, it's just so much. But I'm like, I don't want to put a lot of products in my hair, but just enough to just keep it together. I'm thinking about dyeing my hair as well, maybe red or something like that. Just dyeing it because I need to change and then to see how it's starting to look, and I don't want to. Now I'm at the age when I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let like fear ruin my life. Right, ruin my life or run my life. I don't know. Fear ruin my life. Fear run my life rather. Because yeah, a lot of things is, especially being African American and in the United States, it's just like fear. And it's like, with the weaves, it's like, fuck, put your hand in a weave, because that's how you get a job. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, I don't think like my natural hair, I'm scared. I'm like, how am I gonna get a job with my natural hair? That's just how I'm programmed to think. I'm like, no one's gonna accept me, or some people might not accept me, this and that and the third. And I'm like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck that. I'm just done thinking like that. If you don't want me, it's whatever. I feel like I'm down to wear weaves because I actually really do like love weaves. I like weaves. I love them. Well, okay, I do have a love for weaves. Especially like shaking my hair like Beyonce on stage. I just like, it gives me a groove, and it makes me feel really, really sexy. And I think wigs or weaves, whatever, it does. It can go with certain looks, but I think I'm gonna just, I don't know, I'm thinking like lookbook or something. I don't know. I had a thought, but I'm just gonna go like try to just maybe switch up my hair every day. Hey, like Megan said, but maybe I can just be like, okay, 1 week I'm gonna do wigs or weaves and take it out, and do heels, or just do this look. Maybe weaves could just be a part of like a fashion thing for me and a style. I'm like, bam. Then the next week I'm gonna do this kind of look and blah 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 blah. Just maybe I should just change my hair up weekly. I don't know about daily, maybe, but then I would have to wear wigs more. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm thinking, what works for me? What is gonna work for me? And I just don't want to be like ran by fear anymore. So yeah, And then people will do that to you. Like right now my hair's blown out, but if I just walked outside or went in front of family with my hair, in its natural state, people will be like, oh my gosh, what happened? Or like just negativity and drama. And I'm at the point now where I just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do with my hair. It's my hair. I have to live with it. I have to sleep with it. And yeah, like I can't believe that it's like something like hair can stress you out, but it really can. I'm just like, because physical appearance is one of the things that people look at the most. So it's like, oh my god, and then like weaves and wigs, when you wear a weave or a wig, it's just like, oh my god, it's stunning. Even myself, like my cousin did her hair yesterday, I thought, oh my god, you look great. Like I was like, she looks like way more mature. So I think weaves can make you look more mature, in wigs it can make you look more mature. But then it's like, what does that even mean? Like, we can all just sit and get into psychology of like, why do we think like that, or why would we say that a weave and blah 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 looks like sophisticated? And it does. Like I don't even know. But she had like a nice button down and like she was dressed up for work, so I felt, wow, that's a really sophisticated look. Not trying to, I don't even know what I'm saying, but it's like even me thinking that, I still felt like, wow, so if her hair was this way, what were my thoughts then when it was this way? What does that mean if her hair is this way versus that way? But either way, I think even with short hair, whatever, she still does look sophisticated. I'm just saying, like, with a weave or wigs, it can break out your look more, or it can get you, I don't know, more attention or whatever. I think all in our heads, the problem is that we're programmed to see beauty a certain way, and it started from childhood. So with straight hair, and it's all about Eurocentric beauty that was pushed on everybody. So you are programmed. So I think I'm programmed, and it's a lot of unprogramming everybody has to do. But when you see a wig and long hair, you start thinking, oh my god, that's like gorgeous, and that looks great, or whatever. It just looks so together, blah blah blah. But I also think this is cute too and together. So I just think with me, I just need to dress more like neat, wear like tighter clothes, or better fitted clothes rather, not like tighter clothes, but like better fitted clothes. So yeah, hopefully I'm saying this right. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I made mistakes in what I said. It is what it is. I'm only human. But yeah, like I'm just saying, my point was a lot of Eurocentric beauty, because I was like, okay, like I'm like, I'm thinking like my cousin looks sophisticated, like really really good, like, or I'm like, dang, should I have said that? Should I have thought that? I don't know, but I'm like, she looks, you know what, when I say sophisticated, I'm thinking more so like mature, like, wow, she looks like really mature. So yeah, I'm like, that's good. And I think I also look mature with a weave on, like older. I look like a 27-year-old going on 28, like a baddie. I also think I look like a baddie now, like, hey, but I mean, I don't know. But that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, why am I thinking that? Why am I saying that? Getting to the root of like, okay, like if this looks this way, then what? Or like, why do I look more mature? Why do I think I look more mature with longer hair? Where does that come from? But I also think I could look more mature with shorter hair as well. It could just be dependent. I don't know. I'm like, do I think that maybe wigs make you look more mature with long hair? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think there's a programming thing in my brain and everyone's brain. Like, long hair is like, wow, like, whoa, like, you put on a wig with certain looks, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like when you go for a job interview or something like that and you're dressed up, you look a certain way, you're like sophisticated, or if your hair is long, it's like, wow, blah, 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 blah. Even if it was short hair, certain things are just like, but I'm just trying to get at anyways, maybe I'll do another video, I don't know. I do want to do more videos talking, but I'm just thinking, that's how I think, like, why is that this, why is that that? But all I have to say is, all my thoughts, a lot of programming, and a lot of thoughts are just, programmed about, where am I going with this? I don't even know. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I went on a tangent. Because I feel like I'm making mistakes when talking. I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying. Did I say that already? I did. We are programmed to think a certain way about beauty, and it's hard to unlearn it. And I think, like, you know what? A lot of hairstyles out there do look good, but I think a lot of people would say, oh, that's not appropriate for the workplace, or that's this, so it's super difficult. But my main point, I'm still thinking about that weave thing that I said. Because I think when I wear weaves, like, I'm like, I look older, but I also started to feel depressed with weaves because I just felt like, oh my God, I feel so old. And I feel like youthful young. If I just put on lighter colors and like some ripped jeans, I'll feel more like youthful, and I want to keep that youthful like spirit up. But with the weaves, I started to feel like I looked old, or I looked older, and I'm like, oh my God, I can feel my age, and it's so long, and I'm like, oh my God, like I thought it looked nice, but I'm like when you see somebody with a wig or like a frontal or whatever, you're like, wow, like that looks good, like whoa, like you literally look like a new person. And I was saying earlier, mature, whatever, like that. So some people, yeah, I can make them look more mature because of long hair. I don't know if there's, you know what, maybe there's psychology behind the looks and the things we think about thoughts and the things we think about hair. Maybe it's psychology as well. I don't know. But the long hair, it's just like, whoa, like that is cool. Like it just brings out your features in a certain way. Short hair does too. Like I'm looking at my short hair, I'm like, well, this is like short, I guess, whatever, my natural hair, but my hair's actually longer than this. But I would need to clip the ends. But I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. The hair thing is a lot. It's psychology, it's programming, it's a lot. But I rest my case. I'm gonna be leaving now. Part 2, I'm gonna do another video soon. It's been good talking on here. Anybody watching? Thank you for watching. Turn up. Hey.